September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month, and I'm starting to realise a lot of people don't know what this is. As a cultural coach who's coached many women from African and Caribbean descent, it is very common that our clients know someone who has it, is a carrier of it, or maybe even carry the trait themselves. Now, Supercell on Netflix was absolutely amazing at spreading awareness on this topic. Now, that series got me and my family talking about sickle cell. Turns out my parents did testing before I was born to see if my dad carried the trait or not. But the thing is about sickle cell disease is that it's invisible. And when a person with this disease has a crisis, it can be life or death. I don't think people understand the severity of it either. I've heard many horror stories online of sufferers not getting the correct medical attention or fast enough medical attention. And we've even had clients who've lost people to sickle cell too. So if you don't know anything about it, or maybe you've just heard of it, here's what you need to know. 300 million people are estimated to have the sickle cell trait. 8 million people globally have sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease is an inherited group of red blood cell disorders, and this causes the body to produce abnormal hemoglobin. Now, because of that, those with sickle cell disease experience what we call a crisis. The blood vessels become blocked, and this can cause pain all over the body. In worst case scenarios and very severe cases, hospitalization is the only step. A crisis can be triggered by many things, stress and dehydration just for 2 examples, but there is no telling how many episodes a person may have. Repeat crises can actually result to organ failure, which is why it is life or death. Like I said before, this disease is invisible. On the surface, you may see someone partying, socializing, working, doing the day-to-day. Next thing, they could be having a very severe crisis and be hospitalized. Over the years, many sickle cell patients have been misdiagnosed or ignored due to misconceptions, lack of funding, lack of understanding, and even just systemic racism. It has been labelled in the healthcare space as a black disease, so I guess that's caused a lot of stereotypes and adverse treatment. And let's not pretend that doesn't happen. We can see those similarities inside the healthcare space when we look at black women and childbirth, but anyone of any colour can have sickle cell disease. After doing some research on treatment, pain medication and warm compresses, cannot say that word, I'm so sorry, and avoiding triggers like cold weather or excessive activity is recommended for those with sickle cell. But for many people with this disease, blood transfusions and bone marrow transplants are the necessary step. I can't even imagine what it must be like to be living your day-to-day life, enjoying some time with friends or family. Next thing you know, you're in severe pain and you need to be hospitalised and given a blood transfusion. I've given blood before, especially when the numbers were low in the local area, but more and more is always needed every month. So if you are able to and you want to help towards Sickle Cell Awareness Month, this is your sign to give blood to those who need it. Sometimes we forget that we can do things like this and you do not know who it could help. If you want to do any more research or donate yourself, check out www.sicklecellsociety.org or www.blood.co.uk. The more you know, the better.